Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome to the Motivational Quad Show with Motivational Quad and
DJ Phae.
Live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. What's up, Phae? How you feeling, baby?
Man, I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling like a brand new person out this Troop Chisel. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, yeah. I see you get the blaze on. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me, that's how I was feeling today. You get what I'm saying? I felt like God dressed me. You hear me?
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Pop out.
That's right. We're gonna get some praises to the big homie because I'm feeling blessed and highly favored out here. You feel me?
Always blessed and highly favored, man.
I feel like, honestly, for the past 2.5 years I've been going through growth.
Okay.
And now I feel like I'm finally at my point where I am Quadir Terrell.
Ooh.
The government. Whoa! Ooh. Can I get some clap for that? I need to drop a bomb. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
You dropping government on the head.
Yeah.
So who was you before? Who were you?
Well, you know, honestly, when you're going through phases in your life, you become different people. It's just like you changing your Instagram name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or even changing your Facebook status or whatever the case may be. So as you're growing, you grow through different people. So I went through the phases of Q, Quadadon, Motivational Quad, which was like the last one, which I'm currently still am. And, I just went through mad different phases. But now I just feel like I arrived. You know what I'm saying? Like now I understand exactly who I am. You get what I'm saying? Like I am the man now, Quadir Terrell. Like all of them are all summed up in one. And each part of my life, each stage got me here.
I'll feel you.
But we got a lot of great things to talk about today, you know what I mean, on the Motivational Quad Show with Motivational Quad and
DJ Phae.
Live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. But we're about to take a quick break right now, and then we're going to come back with it. You dig?
You feel me?
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show with Motivational Quad and
DJ Phae.
Live on Nonfiction, WZYE 95.9 FM. Okay, so let's talk topics.
Okay, what's up? What's on your mind?
Let's see. Let's talk relationships. Let's talk manipulation.
Ooh.
Let's talk growth.
Okay.
Let's talk, and then we'll add on to more.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
Oh, no. And the other one, threatening to leave.
Threatening to leave the relationship?
Yeah, like you in a committed relationship, and then just say, I threaten to leave you. Like, you know what, I'll leave you. You know what I'm saying? Or, back and forth. You know what I mean? It's mad different things.
Yeah, I get you.
You get me?
Yeah.
So, let's talk topics.
So you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Okay, well, you want me to start? Which one? You pick and choose. Pick and choose.
Relationships. Because I want to know what you want to talk about relationships.
Okay. First off, relationships. It's pretty much a bond. You get what I'm saying? Like, we building up to get married.
Yeah.
Because that's the ultimate goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we courting each other. You know what I'm saying? We boyfriend and girlfriend. Then we fiance. You know what I mean? Engaged.
Right.
Then we get married. Like, the ultimate, like, that's the end goal. But along the journey of it, it's really a business. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that's because... Like, shout out to my little brother, Mr. 12._17. He's getting married. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm proud of him.
Okay, congratulations to him.
You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Let him get some claps.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm currently going through a situation with my situation. You get what I'm saying? Right. So I'm not going to say exactly what, you know what I mean? But, he's getting married, and I'm kind of like on a rocky road right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll leave that at that. Leave that there. So as far as relationships, I'm trying to prepare him to, when he, actually jump over the broom, he's all the way set.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so whereas though, y'all locked in together, because you don't want to be in a situation where, like, you're committed and they're not, or they're committed and you're not.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's fair to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, because it's a business. Like, if we 50-50 partners, you do 50%, I do 50%. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we rock it that way. Unless there's an understanding. You know what I mean? Like, somebody just overflow way more than the other, and it's just like, we rock it out. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as relationships, most people got to understand that it's really a business. You know what I mean? Like, we need to lock in. I think, me personally, I think as far as a relationship, before you get married, I think you should really buy a house. You know what I'm saying? Lock in on something. And that's definitely if you don't have any kids. You know what I'm saying? Because most people that have kids, you already committed. Right. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean
like a bonding contract right there.
Right, you already got a bonding contract. But in my situation, me and my wife, we don't have any kids. We don't have anything that lock us together other than love and time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we value each other. We respect each other's time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need each other. We love each other. We with each other for that one reason, the main reason, love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I guess now marriage. But you know what I mean? So when you get married, I think, me personally, and shout out to my guy Casper, you know what I mean? Because he did it best. He got married. I mean, he bought a house with his wife, locking in on a commitment. Then they got married, and they just look like the most happiest couple that I see on Instagram, like real love. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because most of the time it be just for the gram, just for the likes. You get what I'm saying? So, what's your thoughts on relationships?
I definitely agree with you as far as the bond situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you go way beyond. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts and expectations when you go into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you be like, all right, well, I'll take this person on one date. You know what I'm saying? You have this certain amount of how much you want to spend on a person. When you're in the dating stage, but when you're actually in a relationship, it's like, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours.
Right.
Like, that has to be, you know what I'm saying, fluid on both ends, because if it's not, then it's like you kind of start to feel like
you holding more weight, or they pulling more weight, and it put a strain on the relationship a little
definitely.
bit. And in the relationship, mainly once you hit that part of marriage, it ain't supposed to, money don't mean anything. Nothing mean anything except the bond that me and you have together. You get what I'm saying? So listen, we're about to take a quick break, and we're gonna come back with more from our juicy topics on the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show. Okay? Let's wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show, Motivational Choir and
DJ Phae.
Live on Non-Fiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. Phae, talk to me. What was you just at? We were just talking previously about
relationships. You were talking about relationships and how it's a 50-50 thing, you know what I'm saying? As far as give and take. And if you have, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you have to know who you are as a person before you get into a relationship, before it's like you're giving from an empty place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and shout out to Nikita, hold on, let me get this right, because he wrote a book called Hard on Break, and I promise you, it's one of the best books that I ever read. I think every man that's going through something in a relationship or that's not in a relationship, I think they need to read that book, because it actually helps you find yourself before, finding love. You know what I mean? Like, we tend, as men, we grow up in the hood and we think we need a woman to define us. You get what I'm saying? But we have to be men first. We have to find ourselves in order for us to lead.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, how I'm expecting, someone to follow me, and I don't know where I'm at,
right,
or who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we must find ourselves. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back. Hovey's home. I find myself. I was lost, but now it's fine.
So
yes,
wait, so now you saying that
Hold on, let me drop a bomb for that. And I'm gonna get some claps for that, because I was lost. No, I wasn't. Hold on. Because I really wasn't lost. I was just going through something, and I was really trying to find myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came up as a young individual in the hood. Everybody that's, listening to the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show. If y'all listen, then I always gave my story. I'm from the townhouses, you get what I'm saying? I came up and I really didn't have much guidance. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by kids. You know what I mean? Like, I was 10 and they was 15. So it was a kid raising a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really had no guidance. So, hitting the point of 33, I went through a time of growth. Like, you know what I mean? And now, it's safe to say that I'm back. Homies on.
Well, that's amazing. You know, I really appreciate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you could find yourself in the midst of whatever chaos that you were going through.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. You know, again, I have an amazing life. You know what I'm saying? But I make it amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my wife. You know what I mean? You know, and, you know, we go through things. You know what I'm saying? And through them all, I'm able to say that I put myself through it so I can grow and sit here before you as Quadia Terrell. Let me give myself some more claps.
So as Quadia Terrell, did you ever find yourself threatening to leave the relationship?
Well, in my younger days, when I was Qua, like right now as Quadia Terrell, like I literally just became Quadia Terrell today. Like, I always be him. I always had his name.
Yeah.
But now I'm actually the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. You can call me my government name, and I'm cool with that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Before, I would have had a problem. Yo, don't call me that. If you don't know me from school, like back in elementary, don't call me Quadia. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now I'm ready to stand up, man up, and take on the name that my parents, that my parents birthed me with. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable.
Okay, so I mean.
So my bad. So to go back to your question, yeah, threatening a relationship to leave the relationship. I did that as as a kid because I didn't know no better. That's all that's what I watched my sister and her baby father go through. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy. Just you know what I mean? I'm gonna be out whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I had that in me. You know what I mean? But in a marriage, I thought it was gonna be just like that, like if you want to get divorced, you just the same way we signed those papers to get married. It's that easy to get divorced. No, it's a lot harder to get a divorce than what's the name? It's a process.
For real?
Yes. You had to pay for that? Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, and that's just the paperwork. If you got kids or businesses or money or you got to start breaking up and dividing, or you know what I mean? Yeah, property. Woo, yeah, things start going, it can start getting sour, it get ugly. It get really ugly unless you have a person that's like, yo, I don't want anything from you. Or, you know what I mean? Y'all communicate, it's like, y'all, listen, you take this, I take that. Y'all brokered the deal prior to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But once the courts get in, they start, nope, what you got? Yep, cut that. Yeah, oh, yeah, have that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it gets ugly.
That's crazy. I didn't
that's where the term come from. It's cheaper to keep her.
Oh.
Yeah. Or cheaper to keep him, because these days it's the chicks that got bread. Right. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the ladies out there that's getting that bread and take care of they dudes. You know what I mean? Holding them down and drop a bomb for y'all.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? The breadwinners the female breadwinners at least.
The ladies done bossed up out here. You know what I mean? Like but shout out to everybody that's out there doing their thing. You get what I'm saying? And being great and working on themselves. So, I mean, so did you ever go through that? Like threatening to leave a relationship or be in a relationship where you had the significant other threaten to leave you?
Yo, I'm going to be real with you. Honestly, every relationship, I would say, including, you know what I'm saying, the one I just left, or not even just left, but like, you know what I'm saying, the one I was just in. Yes. I've always been the person to be like, yo, I'm not going to get left. Like, I'm gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna dip out before you could ever hurt me, or ever, like, if I see it's too crazy, it's too much, I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? That's
easier said than done. And it's more so, I think that's really more so a young thing, but you go through that in your younger stage because you be figuring out who do you want to be with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In my case, I've been with my wife for 18 years, so, we done went through that phase of, threatening to leave and threatening, you know what I mean? Like, I did it to her, she done it to me, and then eventually it just comes to a point where, like, it don't even mean anything anymore. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I go. You know what I'm saying? Like, she telling me, yo, I go, or I'm telling her, I go. You know what I'm saying? But it's the growth. You got to grow through it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to grow through the storm to become... You know what I mean? What the marriage is supposed to be.
Right. And I definitely feel like, even though I was, you know what I'm saying, fleeing from a lot of situations, I'm not even going to say that they were all bad. You know what I'm saying? Leaving the situation at the time, certain situations were toxic. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And I had to realize that either the person was toxic or I was toxic.
Yes. And once you notice that, And once you notice that, I don't advise you stay. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to come back into this after this commercial break. And, you know what I mean? After this quick break. But this is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show. Hey.
Let's get it.
Come on. What is, Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show, Motivational Choir and
DJ Phae.
Live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. Listen, prior to leaving, we were talking about threatening to leave a relationship.
Yeah.
Right? And you had the floor, so go on and come back
I was
with
talking about basically how majority of the time I was leaving the situation because I felt like either I was toxic or, you know what I'm saying, the other person was toxic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's like you have to recognize certain signs within the relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying run from every situation, but recognize when it's time to, you know, take a step back.
Yes, because you got to reevaluate yourself. It's important. Definitely. I mean, sometimes God intervenes for many different reasons, and sometimes He's doing it for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or doing it for the other person. You can be really toxic to the other person and stunting their growth, or it could be, flipped around. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But once the situation become unhealthy, notice the signs. You get what I'm saying? Because the signs are always there.
Yeah. And
don't wait till it get out of hand to actually want to address it. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And I feel like people take they take so long to really speak up about the certain problems that they have. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they carry on this facade that everything is cool and everything is great because they want to keep up this image that you know what I'm saying, the relationship is like this and like that. But it's like, let's just be real because it's only us two. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we must be real with each other, and that's the main part. It's about communicating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta communicate with each other. If we get the communication part that under control, then everything else falls into place. It's not about what the people think outside of the household. It's about what the people think inside of the household.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of we living in a social world where everything is social media. So it's about how everything's seen versus what it really is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was some of the part of me that made me go through growth, because I always I got on Instagram maybe 7 years ago. I'm not sure exact dates or whatever, but when I got on, I was doing it heavy, but I was really living my best life. What I was doing it because that was my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wasn't flexing at the same time. I definitely was flexing at the same time because I'm definitely doing some dope stuff. You know what I mean? I done skydive, stuff, all the stuff that I'm doing, eating at all the fancy places, traveling to all the dope spots. Just showing off. So, a lot of it was for me, but at the same time, some of it was for the gram at the same time, too. Right. And once I hit 33, it was like, I don't want to do it for the gram no more. I want to do it for the fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to do it with substance. You know what I'm saying? So, I started really falling back and started trying to figure out myself. You know what I'm saying? I started looking, I always loved the person that reflect back at me from the mirror, but at the same time, it was like, okay, something going on with me up top.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got to figure this out. You know what I mean? Before I start losing myself. And once I lose myself, I'm starting to lose my life because, I'm responsible for my happiness in my life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? No one else.
Yeah, super responsible. And I feel like a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, if you don't know yourself or you don't recognize your value in the situation, you can definitely get lost.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm gonna be real. I lost myself in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? But in the midst of me losing myself, I was like, all right, well, like I said, I got a choice. Either I can stay here and I could be committed, or I could get up and get to this. You know what I'm saying?
Get to it.
Yeah, get to it.
Absolutely.
And then after that, from that point on, it was like, can nobody tell me?
You can't, and that's one thing about me. No one can tell me anything about me.
Right.
I spent my whole life figuring me out. You get what I'm saying? I didn't quite pay attention to other people like that. I know a very lot of people. I know a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? I got pictures with them. And some of them I really don't even know their names. Just being honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I seen them so many times that we embrace each other and show each other love. I'm cool, you cool, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was one of those things that now I want, so when I hit 33 and start going through my growth, it's like, no, everybody that I come in contact, I really want to know.
Right.
I don't really want to just be, what's up because I know you, because I think I know you, and I want to know you and what I know you for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because see, everybody always knew how they can use me. You know what I'm saying? Not use me, but like use me to listening, but use me in a sense of yo, I need help with listening, or yo, you know somebody that work at FedEx? You know what I'm saying? In that sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody always knew how they can use me.
As a plug.
As a plug, correct. I never knew how to use, I never know what I knew someone for, how they can help me. Right. To call on them, because I never paid attention. I was already, I was living a fast life, so I was moving too fast. I never let people really into my life. I let them know about what I wanted them to know. You get what I'm saying? Yeah,
I understand. So basically, like, you realizing, I feel like now you're realizing the value of your net worth.
Yes. And now I'm trying to figure, now I'm building my network, because your network is your network.
Right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, let me drop a bomb for that. I just said some dope. That was dope right there. I like that. You know what I mean? Probably got it from Instagram. I mean,
But I mean, spread the knowledge.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Each one teach one, each one reach one.
Right.
That's my motto. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But, so we talked about the threatening relationship. Let's talk about manipulation.
If you had asked me this probably a month ago.
Come with it.
If you had,
we gotta respect it. We gotta respect the bomb.
My bad.
We gonna respect the bomb in here. You understand?
If you had asked me this about a month ago, I probably would have been going off right now. Like, man, manipulation. But now, you know what I'm saying, I have a different perspective on it. So I feel like my viewpoint right now is that you can only be manipulated if you allow it.
No. Negative. Well, actually, manipulation is a part of life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you first learn it from, like, if you grew up in the same household with your mother and your father, you learn manipulation from playing your mother against your father.
Right.
Or your father against your mother. Right. You know what I mean? If mommy don't give it to me, daddy will. Right. If daddy don't give it to me, mommy will. So you learn that from there. And, it's a part of life, and you have to learn how to use it to your benefit. But when you're using it against the people that you love, or the ones that you say you love, it becomes really, really toxic. You know what I'm saying? And the way you're using it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way you could use it. I mean, it depends, depending on what you want. You know what I'm saying? But when you're using it in the wrong way, that's not cool.
You see, I don't use manipulation at all. I just be...
And see, that's me. And this is why I don't use manipulation at all. I don't have to manipulate you at all. Like, because I love who I am. I love what I am, you know what I mean? I respect the game, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a person, wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show, Motivational Choir and
DJ Phae.
Live on Non-Fiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. Okay, Phae, talk to me. What was at? What we talking about right now?
We're talking about manipulation.
That's dude.
The manipulation.
Yes, manipulation. Come on, let's figure this out.
So that's what I was saying, man. Like, before my perspective changed, I would have been like, manipulation, this, that, and third. But I feel like I was saying, I feel like you can only be manipulated if you allow somebody to manipulate you. You have to recognize the signs. It's more like recognizing the signs. Like, certain times, you know what I'm saying, fool me once, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. You got to respect the pattern. You got to peep the pattern, because it's going to be a pattern.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but what happens is sometimes you don't be looking. You know what I'm saying? And then you just don't, like me, I was vulnerable. I didn't think that a person would manipulate a person like me. I thought I was just that good of a person that I was too good to be manipulated. I'm too good of a straight shooter for you to play on that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they play on you the most.
Yeah, I see. I say. Like, honestly, I feel like if I'm 100 with you, you should be 100 with me. But you know what I noticed? People don't like the reflection from the mirror.
Right.
And I am when I talk to people, I am a reflection from the mirror of you, because I tell you exactly what I feel about you.
Right.
And won't feel no type of way. Like, and if you feel some type of way, then so be it, because you shouldn't ask me. Don't ask, what's the name? Don't ask no questions you don't want the answer to.
Right.
I'm that person. Please don't ask me what you don't want to know the answer to, because I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel. You know what I mean? And I don't feel that I'm wrong. If you don't like my answer, you shouldn't ask me the question. You should ask somebody that going to give you the answer you're looking for.
Right.
I'm going to give you the answer I feel to be suited for the situation. You get what I'm saying? So if you want to introduce me into your circle of, and ask me a question, I'm going to give you my honest answer. It ain't the world honest answer. It ain't the politically correct answer. It's the answer from Quad Deer Terrell. I love saying my name now. You heard?
Yeah.
Let me drop a bomb for that. Boom. But the manipulation, my bad. Because we got to respect the bomb. But the manipulation is real. You know what I'm saying? And some people just don't see it.
Yeah, but honestly, it's because one, you have to recognize the signs. You know what I'm saying? If you're the person that's being manipulated, but you also have to recognize that the person themselves, they don't even recognize.
Yes.
What's going on.
Hold on. We're gonna get some hands. You got to get the hands for that because that's what it is. Like the person that's manipulating you or trying to manipulate you, that's because what they see, they're not comfortable with their reflection.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And they don't realize they're like, I don't want to label them as pathological liars.
Pathological liars.
I don't want to, because I feel like that's too harsh of a word, but honestly, it's a lot of people that's living in their own fantasy. Like, even the lies that they tell themselves, they believe them. So it's like...
That's true.
If I feel like you telling me I'm manipulating you, but in my head I'm not. No matter what I do, I'm not manipulating you because it's like I'm doing this because of I'm making an excuse for it. I'm justifying it.
Right.
Every time you tell me I'm manipulating you, I have a reason as to why I did it.
Right.
So I can't see how I'm manipulating you. I'm just acting out of this, that, and the third. I'm just doing it. It's like a retaliation. It's like almost like revenge in a sense.
And that's what it is. People have to be real with themselves.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta get. Like I always said this, even when I did my morning motivation. And this is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show on WZYE 95.99 Fiction Radio. You heard? I always told people, listen, get in the mirror. If you do not like what reflects back at you, make some changes. That's it. If you don't like your physical, go to the gym. You don't like the mental, you don't like the state that you in, your mental state, start thinking different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Start doing something to change that. Start meditating. Meditating is healthy. You know what I mean? I'm going to drop a bomb for that. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to cut it short. You know what I mean? So, the people that, manipulate other people and, try to use prey on other people to make themselves feel better, you are cowards. You know what I mean? Motivational Quad said it. Quade Terrell said it. I stand behind it. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all cowards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One thing about me, I love who I am. I love what I am. And I love the reflection that looks back at me from the mirror. You get what I'm saying? So, at any point in time that I feel something, what's the name? I start making changes.
Right.
But yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up. You understand? And then we coming back. You heard? This is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show with Motivational Quad and
DJ Phae.
Live on Non-Fiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Problems, you know what I'm saying, I really can't see a way of overcoming.
Okay.
So it's like right now I feel like I'm coasting. Like I'm really just...
So you're just cruising?
I'm chilling.
Cruising is not a bad thing. Because cruising is, are you looking?
What you mean looking?
When I say looking, I mean, are you cruising, but are you looking? Like, are you looking for what's next?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day I'm excited for what's next.
Yeah, because that's, it happened. You know what I'm saying? I was cruising for 2.5 years. But Hovey's home. You understand? I need to drop a bomb for myself. I'm feeling so good out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Listen. I woke up this morning feeling blessed and highly favored. I feel like God dressed me today. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes, real facts. I mean, but this all stemmed from, I went to church, I go to church every month, every first Sunday. Yeah. Correct.
It was Harvest Sunday.
Where you do communion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my church in Roselle. I really don't know the name of it, honestly, because I go to church for different things. You know what I'm saying? Like most people I'm not sure why most people go to church or whatever the case may be. But me personally, because I'm not a religious person, I go to church just to be in his house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for the energy, because we all here for the same purpose. We all here to, talk to God.
Right, and
you know what I'm
fellowship.
saying? So, and it's crazy because I've been going to church for probably 4 or 5 years now, and I really just started listening to the preacher. Like maybe a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Maybe less than a year ago.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would go to church not every week, but every other week or whenever I had time, and I would go there and I would sit, but I would just sit there and I would pray.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I would talk to my God, you know what I mean, in his house.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I always feel amazing coming out. But this Sunday was just something different. I did the communion, and man, keep in mind, keep in mind, prior, I never even heard of communion. I was like, yeah, I mean, it just happened. I happened to be in there one of the Sundays, and it happened to be a first Sunday.
Right.
This was last year. This was like December 13th or something like that. Like, I remember the date and everything because it was a special moment for me. But, you know, shout out to all the church people. Shout out to the church of Roselle. You know what I'm saying? And I do be, you know, hitting up the collection plate. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But listen, this is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show with Motivational Choir and
DJ Phae.
live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9. We're about to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hey.
Wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show, Motivational Choir and
DJ Phae.
live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9. Good morning, people.
Good morning.
Hope everybody enjoying their day, having a blessed one. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we gave up the topics that we're going to talk about.
Right.
Now let's talk about it. We said growth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into it.
So,
What is growth to you?
growth is, that's a good question. I would say growth is taking the steps to make a change in any fashion.
Yes, I think growth is what I am right now. Let me drop a bomb for that. I need the claps too.
I really love your energy, yo.
I want it all, yes. Listen, I feel blessed and highly favored, Phae. It's beautiful outside. Everything is just going amazingly. It's flowing. I think God is just shedding his light on me, and I think it have everything to do with me going to church on Sunday doing that communion. You know what I mean? So, shout out to God. I got to drop a bomb for God.
Remember the message from Sunday?
No, I told you, I really don't listen to them like that. You know what I'm saying? I go there, I'm being honest. I go there to talk to my God in his house. But, you know, it's amazing because my faith, you know what I mean? All while I was going through what I was going through, now it have a definition. It's called growth.
Right.
All while I was going through growth, my faith was deep. I never let up on my faith. I never gave up on myself. I never gave up on God, and I never once questioned his motive. I never once questioned, you know what I mean? What was, you know, I knew I was going through something,
right,
but I never questioned him, like, why you putting me through this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just took it and put the big smile on my face that he blessed me with. Okay? Hey! Yeah!
That's the best way to take it. I mean, it's all, like I said, it's all about perspective. And if you can find, you know what I'm saying, the light at the end of the tunnel, you know what I'm saying, and definitely make it through any test or any pass or obstacle, I feel like that's something that you need to share with everybody. Yes,
and I'm here to share it. Like, even all while I was going through it, I was here doing we were here doing the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9, along with prior to post the radio station, I was doing the Wake Up motivational morning show in the morning out my crib, at my table. You get what I'm saying? So all of this transpired and came about from, you know, me going to church on December 13th and you know me doing the communion and walking out a different person. And I'm so grateful and blessed because the growth that I have in myself now and the way I look at myself, like I always look highly of myself and always love the reflection from the mirror, but now I feel that I define myself better now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm no longer a kid. I'm no longer a boy. I am the man. But I always been the man. But I feel like I'm the man now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm the husband, you know what I mean? Quadir Terrell. I'm that person. I'm the oldest.
Who you want to be.
Yes, I am exactly who I want to be. And that's because I have feelings and emotions now.
That's crazy.
And that's part of growth because being younger, in my younger days, I had no feelings and emotions, none whatsoever. None. And that's because, you know, because of the way I was raised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had no feelings and emotions, and now I have feelings and emotions, and I'm glad that I have them because it made me grow, and now when I get to see things for what it really is versus before when I didn't have feelings and emotions, it was easy for me to just say, bleep it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And run.
Right. I feel like that's a major skill set, honestly, to recognize that your feelings and emotions in real time. And
in real time, yes.
Yeah, and be able to voice them because a lot of people really can't.
Yes, so can I get a bomb for me and you and Phae? Hold on, let's get this bomb. We're gonna respect the bomb. Gotta respect the bomb. Phae, I sincerely appreciate you because you were a part of my growth as well.
For real, yo. I didn't even know that.
Like, yeah, you. A lot of people that was a part of my growth wouldn't know. Outside of the ones that I really like sat down and opened up to, and I kind of opened up to a little bit of everybody only because I'm not ashamed of who I am.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, the person that looks at me from the mirror, I'm cool with. I love that guy. You get what I'm saying? So I will open up to anybody because I wanted to know was anybody going through what I was going through and could they give me any advice.
Right.
But to thank you, you really. You had just met me. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just started doing the show together. I kind of picked you up from Sauce.
The official Sauce.
No, what's my man name?
Oh, Damien.
Shout out to Damien. You get what I'm saying? Because, what they say, some people's trash is another person's treasure.
Yeah, I guess so.
You was definitely a treasure to me. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So I thank you. We sat with me down by, you know what I mean? Down in South Amboy.
Oh, yeah.
Meditated with me, you know what I'm saying? And that meant everything to me because at the time, I didn't need nothing else. I needed the air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the air that I wanted, I was beefing with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a different time for me. But so I thank you. I sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
And I appreciate the fact that you allow me to actually be that air, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't have any preservations or reservations about, speaking to me or because of my experience or my age.
And you younger. Hold on. So let me give you your prop because I got to give you your love. I'm going to give you your bomb and your claps. We're going to respect the bomb.
We have a hell of fun with
and
this.
And then we're going to get your claps in. You know what I mean? Because I got to be honest. I sincerely, like literally from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you and thank you.
Nah, I love you, bro. Like,
yes, and I love you more. And that's growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because before I wouldn't have said that. I'd have took it like, I'm macho. You know what I mean? I am who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how it be. You know what I'm saying?
Barking. Yeah.
Everybody put up they what's name, but now I'm like, I ain't got to put my guard up. I'm so comfortable with who I am. Like, I wear it on my sleeve. You get what I'm saying? But don't try, you know what I mean? Like, don't take my kindness for a weakness, okay? Because these bombs turn to bazookas. But listen, this is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show. And anybody that's chimed into 95.9 FM that's listening on the Nonfiction Radio app or that's listening on WZYE, you can feel free to call in. You can feel free to call in at 973-370-0769. It's a new number here at the Nonfiction station because the prior number is no longer good. But the new number is 973-370-0769. So chime in on anything that we're talking about, or you want to speak your piece, or you got something you want to get off your chest, or even if you just want to call in and shout out what you got going on this weekend. I know a lot of club promoters, and y'all love a shout out, so call on in and let us know what's going on. But this is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show, and I'm here with a great friend of mine. Thank you, Phae.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, bro.
Nah, 1,000,000%. So let's go.
So what you want to talk about?
I mean, what was we had the topics. We talking about growth. We talking about growth, and then it was moving on. Woo, because moving on can be really hard. And moving on is so hard only because of comfortability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But within moving on, you have to become comfortable with being uncomfortable in order to get to that next level if you're trying to go there. Can you drop a bomb for that?
And that's growth.
Because that's growth. That's growth right there.
Yeah, that's actually, recognizing the growth and being a part of the, enjoying the growth process.
Yes, yes.
Because moving on, it's hard, but everything is as hard as you make it.
It is. That's what it is.
Correct.
And see, most people, what happens is when they're going through that, they sit in front of the TV.
Right.
They start watching TV. They eating ice cream. They start throwing a pity party for themselves.
Right.
You shouldn't be in front of the TV. Yes. You shouldn't be in front of the TV. You should be in front of the mirror.
Right.
You should be figuring out what it is about you that that needs to change.
Right.
Even if it ain't you know what I'm saying? Or just just something changing in your life. There's something going on right now.
Right.
Because if the person leave you or you leave the person, it's still a change.
Right.
Whether you walking away on the high end and the other person is walking away on the low, it's still a change for you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So something's changing, and God put that change in there for a reason. You just got to pay attention to it and try to look for it.
Definitely. And there's a reason why you're in that position for yourself.
Correct.
And you can't, and I feel like it's not a bad thing, to, to have pity, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you feel your emotions, feel the full range of emotions,
yes.
and I feel like that's the part of growth and change that people need to embrace, because they feel like, oh, I'm not going to show that this girl hurt me, I'm not going to show that this dude hurt me, and then they end up in another relationship hurting that other person. It's like you never took that time to really heal yourself.
Yes.
You never took that time to really recognize what happened in the situation to make you feel the way you did, and then rectify it. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like you just continuing this process or continuing the cycle, and it's like it's toxic.
And you still hurt.
Right, you still hurt.
Hold on, listen, people. Shout out to my podcast, which is the Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up podcast. It's Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up podcast. It's going to be on all platforms. So be sure to subscribe. Go listen in. You know what I mean? I haven't put anything up yet. I'm going to definitely let you guys know once I put it in. And feel free to call in at 973-370-0769. The Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up podcast, you get what I'm saying, which is Motivational Quad podcast, and it's going to have, this will be up there. I'm going to have multiple other things, you get what I'm saying, up there at the same time, you know what I mean, but definitely be on the lookout for my podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you follow on any social media. Yes,
I be forgetting about that. We got to plug our social media. Yes, make sure you definitely follow me on Instagram, motivational_quad. That's MOTIVATIONALQA_ I was going too fast. It's MOTIVATIONAL_QA. That's Motivational Quad. Shout out your Instagram, Phae.
Oh, it's Phae Designs. That's PHAEDESIGNS.
That's right. So make sure y'all follow us, and make sure y'all follow Nonfiction Radio, all one word. Nonfiction Radio. NONFICTION. Nonfiction RADIO.
Is that every platform for you, or for motivation?
Well, yeah, most cases, all my platforms are motivational_quad. I have a Facebook that's Quad a Dime, but then I also have a Motivational Quad Facebook.
What about your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is motivational. My YouTube is Motivational Quad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. So make sure y'all tune in, check it out. You know what I mean? You want to see a lot of me and Phae. You know what I mean? And Sambiac 973. Shout out to the guy, to the bro, you know what I mean? He wasn't able to stop in today, but we definitely missed him, you know what I mean? Because we got love for the brother, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, so, love for everybody.
Absolutely. But yeah, again, this is the Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up Motivational Morning Show, Motivational Quad, and
DJ Phae.
Live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9. We're about to go into a quick break real quick. The number changed. They're crazy. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show with Motivational Quad and
DJ Phae.
Live on Nonfiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. Okay, post us leaving, we were actually talking about moving on.
Right.
And, so, again, moving on could be a really, really hard situation. But, you got to really take the lessons and turn them into blessings.
Right.
You got to figure out what it is that went wrong, or why, we went through this, or why did y'all, what made him leave you leave her, or her leave her, or him leave him, however it works, it don't make a difference. I don't see it. Listen, people is people. We all from the human race. So, you know what I mean? In these days, however you get down, whatever rock your boat, you do that. So, but you must learn the lessons and turn it into a blessing. You got to figure out what you did so you don't take that to your next situation.
Right.
And the other person have to do the same.
Right. And I definitely feel like you need to definitely take the time and recognize where you are emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because your emotional bank balance is your physical bank balance. You know what I'm saying? What you can give to somebody else.
Oh, we're going to drop a bomb for that. And we definitely respect the bomb here. Come with it.
Yeah, so you definitely have to realize where you are emotionally, what's your emotional state. Because a lot of times we can go through a situation and we suppress our emotions because of many things, you know what I'm saying? Because of time, because of our job, because of who we have to have a strong face for, you know?
Yes.
Or just our ego, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we feel like at the time is more important than our emotional state. And at the end of the day, there's nothing more important than your peace of mind or your peace of heart.
Yes, and having clarity for yourself is everything. But in most cases, sometimes people walk away from a great thing because of what other people think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's really not what it's really not a good thing. Not for you, not for them, not for anybody. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you must, when you in relationships or you in, you know what I mean, be in. And when you out, be out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But grow. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't take your old into your new and, trying to make your new person your old person.
Yeah, that's gonna taint the relationship.
Yeah, because you're walking into another breakup.
Right, and that's basically, you know what I'm saying, energy transfer.
Yes.
It's a major energy transfer. You're taking the energy from the last relationship and transferring it into a new relationship. Yes. Expecting it to work, and that won't work because it's like that's exactly what happened in the last relationship to make it stop working.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like realize where you are, recognize what you want to do and how you want to give your love, and recognize how much love you're able to give at the time. Because sometimes we're not able to give the love that people are requesting, and that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You have to don't be hard on yourself because you can't give the love at the time. Everybody goes through things. Everybody grows through things. So just allow yourself to go and grow through whatever you're experiencing. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't have said it no better. I totally agree. And you got to grow. You get what I'm saying? You got to, again, you must focus on yourself. I think everybody, when you go through a breakup, you should focus on yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you need to figure out what it is about the situation that, transpired to make things go from good to bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you lock in with a person, things should have been good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. But, we grow. You get what I'm saying? And if someone isn't growing with you, you got to grow without them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And don't hold yourself back, not for time, not for kids, not for nothing, because you're just stunning your growth.
Right.
And when you stunt your growth, it hurts you way more than it hurt them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I feel like if you're in a relationship, whether it's the beginning or the end, recognize that, you know what I'm saying, everything happened for a reason. So what was that person trying to tell you, even if they hurt you, or you realize how badly you can be hurt, and you know what I'm saying, you know your standards now, you know your value, you know what you're taking and what you're not taking, you know how, and I feel like even for me, I know how angry I can get now, I know what my extremes are, I know what my limits, you know what I'm saying, I know what points to push, I know what buttons to be like, yo, for my next relationship, these are certain things, you know what I'm saying, that I've grown through, and these are things that I've known are my triggers, and I'm still working on them. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? I'm not a perfect person, but I wanted to let you know that these are certain things that I requested. Like I can't be yelled at. I can't be talked to a certain way.
Yes.
I can't be cursed at. It's like there's certain things that I have to, you know what I'm saying? These are things that I had to put. I would put respect on. I put value.
Well, what it is you got to put it out there. Communication is the key. Once you put it out there, once you know what it is that you won't accept, and you know what I'm saying, what you willing to work through or whatever, you got to put it out there. And in most cases, the communication don't be no good, so you just go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And oftentimes we have to even then we have to realize that the communication is on both parties. You know what I'm saying? If I'm communicating to you and I'm not getting across to you, why is it that I'm not getting across to you? It's like, all right, so then it's like, you know what I'm saying, we got to keep digging deeper.
Correct.
Keep digging deeper. And I'm looking at you like, okay, you have a problem communicating with me, but why is that? And it's like, okay, let's dig deeper. It's because you have a problem communicating with yourself. Okay.
Exactly. And I think I learned at that point in time, they don't want to communicate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they can't.
They can't, yeah. I know some people can. It's just easier for them to run.
Right.
And create an argument.
Right.
Because the truth hurt. That's what I found. Well, you know what? We're about to turn this into that. The truth hurts. Let's drop a bomb for that. We respect the bomb here.
Respect the bomb.
The truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that I done not lost, but I done grew away from quite a few relationships because I'm so much of a straight shooter that they don't respect me. Not that they don't respect me. They don't like the way I come off. I come off as arrogant. I come off as cocky. This is the way they defy it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though I just call it, I thought I was just being real with you.
Yeah.
I thought being that I was your brother or I was your cousin or your uncle or your nephew or your son or, you know what I'm saying, whatever I am to your friend, I thought I was supposed to be able to be 100% transparent with you. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have to hold punches or tweak me to make you feel better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to say what I mean and mean what I say, even if it's just for the moment.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now, most people, you know what I mean? Like, and I got a lot of this with my uncle, shout out through my family, because shout out to my uncle. My uncle been here for 2 days. My shout out to my Uncle Spoon, you know what I'm saying? Veteran, all of that good stuff. And we argued most of the time because he feels that because he's my uncle, that, what he says go. I'm like, no, I'm the boss.
Right.
No, you've been gone 20 plus years. You nothing here. Like, you just happen to have my, you be my mother brother. You feel me? I would have knocked you out already if you wasn't. You get what I'm saying? I'm just being honest.
Yeah, my OG, right.
Like you my OG, but when I talk, like, don't butt into my business because you not me. And this is not that. You know what I'm saying? You won't have nothing to do with this. If I'm up here at my radio show and I'm conducting something up here and you see me, me a little animated or whatever the case me, and you like trying to calm me down, you think you can calm me down because you my uncle. Absolutely not. You need to sit your down. Right. You feel me? You before I punch you in your face with the rest of them. You get what I'm saying? You can't stop. You know what I mean? Like,
stop the groove, stop the movement.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And most people, they, like that situation, he felt as though because he's older, you know what I mean? But no, that age, I'm 35. I ain't no. And I don't have to listen to you. No, at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you my uncle. You know what I mean? I love you. But I don't have to listen to you. I go home to my own house.
Right.
I mean, I'm a married man. Hey, if I got you telling me what to do, that means you can go to my house and tell my wife what to do too, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, we're not doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm the king here, and you just happen to be my uncle. Play your position.
Right.
You know what I mean? I forgot the topic. Going into that.
But basically, we was talking about, recognizing certain signs and being able to move forward from a situation.
But we was talking about something else. Because I just lost my train of thought a little bit. Because I had something really good that I was going to go to. But again, this is the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show, Motivation to Go Out. And
DJ Phae.
So yeah, I hope everybody enjoying it. There's a beautiful day out. You get what I'm saying? Live it up. We here to motivate. We here to push. We here to make you and give you another perspective on life. You know what I'm saying? So most people want to hear what they want to hear, and they want to see what they want to see.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm bringing it back now.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying? So me, I am to everybody. I don't care who you are. I am a reflection. When you look at me, I'm your reflection in the mirror because I'll tell you exactly what I feel about you. Point blank, period. I have no
that's
malice.
That's what I was going to say. I've realized, even when you
can I get a bond for that?
Yeah.
Because anybody that know me gonna co-sign that. I give it to you straight. You got booger in your nose, I'm gonna tell you. You got booger in your nose. Take that out.
Yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, personally, I've realized just as my growth and just continue to grow as an individual, I just want to be able to deliver my message in the clearest way possible, because I realized that even though I am, 100%, I'm a straight shooter, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be real with you. And
that's why we hit it off, because you're a straight shooter.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like we had this open communication.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And whether it's like we yelling or at the top of our lungs or we being calm, we
never got there, but go ahead.
It's always honest. You know what I'm saying? It's always real. And I feel like, I don't know, for certain people that haven't realized that stage yet or come to that point in their life, is gonna always be like, well, say it like this so I can understand it.
They want you to dumb it down so you can say it in a way where they feel comfortable about it. I don't got time to do that. I'm being honest. No, honestly. I don't got time to sit here and try and think of something to make you feel comfortable to say it to you, so you feel comfortable with where though I can tell you exactly
how I feel.
Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
I'm not.
I'm just trying to give you some game. You get what I'm saying? And give you something that hopefully you can take it and feel better about it. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, we're about to get into this 7. Let's get into this 7 years. I love this song. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Welcome back to the Motivational Morning Show with Motivational Choir and
DJ Phae.
Live on Non-Fiction Radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. Listen, people, we were just previously talking about
keeping it real.
Keeping it real. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you know, most people don't respect when you're really transparent with them, you know, telling them about their situation. Now, if you was transparent with them, telling them about your situation, then they could take it all in. It's all good. You get what I'm saying? When you beating yourself up.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when you being honest with them, it's like, oh, you beating on me. Oh, you attacking me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got, listen, sometimes you got to take that. Sometimes a person being honest with you or telling you what, you know what I mean, what it is, that might be God speaking through them. You get what I'm saying?
And I feel like I appreciate this from my high school days because they did a Joe Harry window.
Okay.
And the Joe Harry window is basically like what you see, what everybody else see. I think it's parts of you that you don't even see about yourself, and then it's like some other thing. But it's like it's a 4-pointed square. You know
okay.
And basically, like,
we're gonna have a show about that. I like that. What you call it? Because I never even heard of that.
The Joe Harry window.
The Joe Harry window. I like that. Okay, go.
Yeah, so basically it's about how you perceive yourself, how others perceive you, parts of yourself that you don't, parts of yourself that you don't reveal to others, and then it's like the deepest parts of, like, that you don't even know about yourself.
Got you. Well, you're still learning.
Yeah, you're still learning.
I got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you have to take basically a step with each window. You know what I'm saying?
And it makes sense. Because, see, the way I always looked at it, it was like, what you feel about me is your problem.
Right.
What I feel about you is my problem.
Right.
What I feel about me is my problem.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I got to live my best life. You understand? Right. That's all I want to do is live my best life in this world, in America, being that I love America.
Right.
You know, let's give it up for America. And shout out to all the people that went out there and voted. You get what I'm saying? Rock the vote. You get what I'm saying? Because it's important. We're picking people that's going to run the free world. Because America is a special place. And this guy that we got in office now. But moving right along. You know what I mean? So, yeah, going forward. But I like that, the 4 square. So I would really love to make a show about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's important. You know what I mean? And everybody don't understand that. And I never even heard it like that. The Harry Ford.
Yeah, it's the Joe Harry window. So basically,
the Joe Harry window.
You take what resonates. For me, I took what resonates with me from every box.
Got you.
So if you're telling me, you know what I'm saying, not too emotional, but my tonage it varies.
It's too high,
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, let me take that with a grain of salt. It's like, how does that resonate with me personally?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I have an ego, but again, my ego shouldn't serve me. You know, I shouldn't serve my ego. My ego should serve me. So
Correct.
It's like, okay, so what part about my ego should I take? I'm confident. I'm cool. I'm wise. Okay, let me take that. You know what I'm saying? And go to the next step. And it's like, okay, what do I not reveal about myself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's when you start going into deeps. And
going
it's like,
deeper.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy to be back because I was lost, but now it's fine. You understand what I'm saying? Motivational Quad, a.k.a. Quadir Terrell, you hear what I'm saying? Yeah, you throw that name around. Yeah, I go by Quadir these days, you understand what I'm saying? And listen, for all the people that's chimed in on WZYE, or the Non-Fiction Radio app, or listening on 95.9, please don't forget to check out my podcast, Wake Up, Wake Up, Wake Up. You get what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram, Motivational_Quad. Follow me on Facebook, Quadadon, or Motivational Quad. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Famish. Is there anything that I'm missing? My YouTube,
yeah.
Motivational Quad. And I got another one, which is Famish Enterprises. You know what I'm saying? Phae, plug your stuff and definitely follow Nonfiction Radio. You know what I'm saying? Nonfiction. WZYE.
Oh yeah, my IGs. So Phae Designs, that's PHEDESIGNS. That's on, I believe it's Twitter, Facebook. You can find me Jasmine White. You know what I'm saying? That's my government. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For people that don't know me.
I mean, that's when you get there. You do under your time.
I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, you know, I ain't sure if you ready for the people to call you Jasmine White. Like, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, somebody walk up on me and they said, you know, Quadre Terrell before. Like I had a little situation at the shop. A kid, well, not kid that I knew from grammar school. Like, we was in probably 4th, 5th grade together. Yeah, he came in and he said, you know, he was like Quadre Terrell, and I looked at him like, you know what I mean? Then I looked, I'm like, yo, what's going on? I was like, yo, but don't call me that no more. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But I cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was wrong. You knew me from then.
Right.
So that's what you know me as.
Right.
So I had to make it right. I was like, you know, at first I checked him like, don't call me that no more. You know what I mean? And he came back because he felt some type of way. Like, yo, bro, so what do you go by now? And I was like, Motivational Quad. But then I was like, you know what? You knew me from then.
Right.
So you get the right to call me that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's who you know me from. So I answer to all my names, Quadre Terrell, Motivational Quad, Don. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? For me, like, I just became Phae. Like, this Phae, that's this year.
Yes.
So last year it was Slim. The year before that, you know what I'm saying? It was Jazz. It was Phae. It was Ye Fizz.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It was whatever. So I go by a bunch of different names, but like that's if you want to find me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hiding.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
That's right. We out here. You heard? We radio personalities. You heard? And they need to be getting at it. But listen, we appreciate everybody chiming in to the Wake Up Motivational Morning Show. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all time. And always feel free to call in at 973-370-0769. But listen, this is my message to the people for the day. What people feel for you is their problem. What you feel for you is your problem. You get what I'm saying? Live your best life. And, you know, just keep grinding and keep shining. Don't never change who you are for someone else unless that someone else is making the same sacrifices for you. People, enjoy your day. Wake up. Aight!
Holla.
How you do that? Woo!